Monday Night Football is here, and I got my best 3 picks for all the games for you guys. We're going to jump into that in a second, but before we do so, let's start off this video by liking and subscribing. Please, guys, if you have not yet, make sure to go down below, hit the like button, and subscribe because I'm one of the first people to post these every single day. We swept 4-0 on Saturday. Absolutely massive day for all of you guys watching. Yesterday on NFL Sunday, it was a weird NFL Sunday. We had Neighbors to go above 62. He got injured. Jordan Mason was a bonus pick that lost, and then on the actual nighttime game, we went 1-1. So not our best NFL Sunday. I think it's actually our first NFL Sunday that we did not finish with a winning record. So we're going to look to bounce back next week. Unfortunately, it is part of the game. It does happen. But either way, I got my best 3 Monday Night Football picks for you guys today, and we're going to jump into that in a second. The last thing I have to say to all you guys, if you have not yet, we have a Discord with 22,000 people inside of it. It is absolutely insane the rate we have been growing at. We give you all our best picks for PrizePicks, Underdog, Chalkboard, Better, etc. in here every single day. You get access to our VIP chat where you can talk about picks with thousands of other people every single day. You can sweat out the games together, and you can also see our clients sending in their winning slips. Take a look on screen here at just all the winners from NFL Sunday. Look, I give out a lot of picks for free, but inside this Discord, inside this VIP group, we have an awesome community. I'm not even the person that sends the picks in here. I have a full-time analyst in here, and take a look at his track record. Over the last year and a half since we launched this group, we're up over 700 units. Meaning if you bet $10 a slip, you're up over $7 grand. There are ups, there are downs, there are no guarantees, and that's why I do full refunds on my week and month pass. But more importantly, guys, I give every single person that watches my videos completely free access to the group. So if you're interested in getting a free 30 days inside our VIP Discord, all you have to do is download the app Underdog Fantasy and use the promo code PISTONS. When you guys do that and deposit any amount, after you play $5, Underdog's going to give you $100 for free. So if you guys literally download Underdog and put $5 on today's video, Underdog's going to give you $100. You're going to get a free month inside our Discord. Literally just send us proof. There's going to be instructions in the description, or just leave a comment and say, hey, I used your code. And then they're also going to give you some profit boosts. They're going to give you a free square like the Von Achan to get 1 yard. It is a no-brainer. It is the easiest and best deal on the market, and I don't even know how much longer they're going to offer the $100 for free for it. If you already have Underdog, don't sweat it, guys, because you can also go ahead and join Novig. When you guys join Novig with the promo code PISTONS, they are going to give you guys $50 after you spend your first $5. So you can literally download Novig, spend $5 on whatever you want, and it's available in like 40 plus states, and they'll give you $50 for free. Underdog will give you $100 for free plus some other bonuses. So take advantage of all that. And without further ado, I apologize for the long intro. Let's just get right into the picks for you guys. Starting us off, we're going to go over to the Jets versus the Dolphins game to start this video. And we're going to take the Von Achan for more than 55.5 rushing yards, which on paper is not the prettiest pick in the world. As we can see here, last season, he only went above this in 7 of 17 games for a 41% hit rate. And this season, only in 1 of 3 games. Granted, against the Indianapolis Colts, he did go for 55. Then against the Bills the other day, he went for 62. So why do I like this pick so much? Well, there's 2 reasons. Number 1, the last time he played against the New York Jets, he absolutely burnt them, 121 yards on the ground. Number 2, the New York Jets run defense, and just defense in general, has not looked like the defense we all know. So you can see they are a bottom 10 defense against running backs, specifically giving up 98 yards a game on the ground. And overall, they are giving up 133 yards a game, just in terms of running in general. Quarterbacks plus running backs, 133 yards. So if there's 133 yards a game to go around, even let's just say 100. Let's say the Dolphins have a bad game because like their offense hasn't looked the same. Tua's not running for more than 5, maybe 10. Outside of that, Ollie Gordon getting a few here and there. The Von Achan is going to eat against the bottom 6, bottom 7 run defense. And I get Miami's O-line isn't like the best in the world, but it's the Von Achan. He was literally the most, 2 years ago, he was the most efficient running back in like NFL history, averaging like 7.5 yards a touch in his rookie season. This season, he's looked absolutely explosive. Tua has played a little bit better last week. I'm not trying to act like Tua is anything too crazy, but he's good enough with Tyreek Hill and Waddle on the outside to keep the defense honest. They're going to have Sauce Gardner out there. They're going to obviously have their other corners on Waddle, but they're going to have the defense spread out. They're going to be protecting against the deep ball. And Devon Achane is going to get some open run lanes against a trash Jets defense. 55.5 is too low. That's just my opinion. So I love Achane for more than 55. I love him more than 54. Take it wherever you guys want. That's the first pick. Second pick of the day is going to be on Garrett Wilson for higher than 61.5 yards. And the reason I love Garrett Wilson so much in this spot is honestly just because he's getting Justin Fields back. I mean, yes, he's an amazing receiver. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to knock him at all. But there's so much going for us here. The Miami secondary is banged up. And Miami's defense, all right, let me just start by telling y'all about the Miami Dolphins defense. This is a historically bad defense. This is one of the worst defenses I've ever watched. It is that bad. They are just the definition of trash. There is no other way to put it. And against receivers in general, they might be a little bit better, like 112 a game, which is number 8 in the NFL. But overall, their pass defense is just not good. 238 yards a game given up, ranking bottom 10 in the NFL. There's going to be 238 yards in the air to go around. Justin Fields is a dual threat. Breece Hall is in the backfield. Braylon Allen. There's going to be a lot of collapsing down on that Jets run defense, on the Miami Dolphins run defense, to stop that run attack. And in Justin Fields' recent career, think back when he was on the Bears. He had such a high target rate to guys like DJ Moore when he had an alpha receiver. And we've even seen it this season so far in certain games. Like, for example, going back to week 1, he had 9 targets. Going back to the week before that, he had 8 targets. And of course, Justin Fields got injured and didn't play last week against Tampa Bay. But still, he went for 10 targets, and he's going to get the targets. It's more a matter of the yards. So I also really do like his receptions. I do like 61.5. I do think it's too low. We can see other apps essentially in agreement here. Some other apps like PrizePicks, Sleeper, Chalkboard, etc., all juicing this one up to 63, 64. So I love Garrett Wilson to go above 61.5 yards. And then for pick number 3 in the Bengals versus Broncos game, and actually before I tell you guys the breakdown, make sure you're tracking your picks, like how you're doing on the day, the week, the month, the year. That's super important. Make sure you track your picks every single day. There's a completely free app called Pikkit that I use every day. If you guys end up using it, it'll sync up to all your accounts, and it'll show you a nice little chart, just like the one on screen here, to show your profit, your loss, which apps you're getting cooked on, which sports you're getting cooked on, all that good stuff, or at least cooking, hopefully. But if you guys use the code PISTONS, they'll pay you either $3 or $100 for downloading the app. There is literally nothing you have to pay for. They have paid plans, but like you can use the free one. And yeah, take advantage. Code is PISTONS, as I said, link down below. For the final pick, I love Chase Brown for higher than 52.5 yards. And make sure to stick around because I'm going to be doing day 2 of the 100X challenge if you guys are sticking around for that. Chase Brown, higher than 52.5 yards in this spot. Look, I get it. The Bengals defense has not been good. Chase Brown is like, what is it? I think like 50 something carries on the year, and he's like averaging 2 yards a carry basically, which is absolutely atrocious. He's literally averaging 2 yards a carry. But that being said, he's been getting hit in the backfield on basically every single play. He has like no yards before contact. I think it's like negative 40 yards before contact, and that's completely on his offensive line. So now you're probably sitting there like, why would I ever take this? Well, there's 2 reasons. Number 1 is Denver's run defense is atrocious, like absolute trash. Like the Bengals O-line is bad, but the Broncos run defense is equally as bad, probably slightly better, but still bad. They're giving up 108 yards a game on the ground. They got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on the outside to spread the field a little bit more. Of course, they got Pat Surtain and company back there, but still, at the end of the day, this Denver Broncos run defense is not good. And Chase Brown last year against them did go for 67. Granted, of course, Joe Burrow was out there. I'm going to keep that honest with you, but that's why the number is down at 53. Last year, this number would be at 65, 66, 67, 70 if you wanted to play it. And you can see this season, yes, he hasn't hit it. But like, think about it this way. There's a reason his number is up at 53. Even if he hasn't hit it in any of the games. Even if he literally has barely even come close sometimes. Why are these apps setting the number at 53? It's so that everyone and their mother is going to take him for less than 53. You go on PrizePicks, everyone and their mother is going to be looking at that green chart of him going under every single time and taking it. But at the end of the day, like, the numbers are what matter. And if you don't believe me, like, look, we have multiple apps all in agreement here, favoring it up for him to go less than 53. We can even see down here, or excuse me, for him to go more than 53. We can even see up here at 54. We can see Hard Rock, MGM both juicing this up. We can see Novig's up here at 55.5. So I love him to go above 53. And anyway, guys, what I was saying before, I've literally interviewed a guy that worked for PrizePicks, and he says this stuff. Like, at the end of the day, it all comes down to numbers, and there's a reason the price is set at 53. If you and I were pricing it, just regular sports fans that watched a lot of the games, we might set the number at 45, 46, 47 based off these past 3 games. But they know something, and I'm going to rock with that. So those are my best 3 picks. I love HN more than 55. Garrett Wilson higher than 61.5 receiving yards. Chase Brown more than 52.5 rushing yards. I locked these in on Underdog, as I mentioned, guys. Download it with the code PISTONS. I'll give you $100 if you end up just putting 5 down on something. Take advantage, and I will catch you guys all for Tuesday. Thanks.